Alright, welcome back. Last time what did we do? I don't know, we explored a good chunk of the surrounding area, and I think the library too. This time we're going to go through the flip of Ulrich's place. And what I was I'm not trying to talk about, but what I probably didn't mention before, you see how Alucard can just like spam backdash, and that's faster than walking forward? In Harmony Despair, which is that game I keep talking about that I really enjoy, that has all the Castlevania characters and you loot grind levels and all that, and it's really fun co-op, you know? Alucard, his backdash speed, no joke, is like 1, 2. You know, it's really slow. He has to completely come out of his animation before he can do it again. And part of the reason I like this game and some other games is I like when you can do, mechanically, I like when you can do cool cancels and stuff like that, right? Where you go, okay, walking normally isn't that good, but I can spam backdash, I move faster, right? That's really helpful on those straightaways. And then also, this is really slow, but I can like, you know, double my DPS. I can short jump into a cancel, and I like that. I like being able to do that kind of stuff. That's when games are mechanically fun for me. I forget how to hit these guys. That's a cool looking sword though. Are you cosplaying as Artorias? Artorias? I said Artorias. Alright, come on bro. Where you at? Look at me. Okay, here's my plan. I'm gonna kick up a huge cloud of dust, right? And then I'll be able to see him in the dust. That's actually not what happened. I just got hit I got hit again for 52 fucking damage. Are you not dead? There we go. That guy hurt quite a lot. I don't know how you can... I don't know if you can use the moon rod or anything like that. The moon rod, you know? There's a secret somewhere. Is it up here? One of these is a secret door. Or a breakable wall. I'm hoping. No. Don't want the clock. Maybe not. Maybe it's somewhere else. I don't know. But this is kind of when the inverted castle starts getting hard. Because when you come in, at first, it's kind of an adjustment, but then the enemies aren't too difficult, but then you start having this shit. Yeah, see? That double hit swing box or whatever is just really, really good. I thought there was a second one in here. That's kind of what I was prepping for before. So I thought there were two of them. There it is. Ooh. These guys aren't bad once you have some room to actually kite them a little bit. They're pretty bad in that first one, because the first one's kind of bad because you have basically you just get popped into the doorway. Which way do I want to go here? Okay, so we have this now. Where's the save point? So the room on the right that we were just in, that kind of upper right pathway, that's towards a boss. So I'm just gonna double tap this. I'm actually gonna go save real quick, get the health back. Right, do I need to? I don't need to, but it'll be helpful because you see we went through a lot without a save point right there. Right? So let's just hop over real quick. And hopefully this guy looks way funnier when you're flipped over. He's just like, what's up guys? How's it going? Yeah, work shouldn't be too hard today. Just 3 hours. We can take my homework in there, do that for a little bit. I get mad when people do their homework when they're clocked in, when they're like hella kids, because I work at a tutoring center. And so, you know, when there's a room full of 20 or 30 kids and you're sitting there doing your own homework and there are, you know, 4 kids that still need help and you're sitting on your ass, it's really annoying. But on Fridays we usually don't have that problem because at, you know, max we have maybe 10 kids at a time because I work in the elementary school room on Fridays. Oops, I went to the wrong animal form, but it didn't matter. But then also, since it's Friday, they don't really have homework. There aren't a lot of them. Just, it's not you know, it's not a huge deal. I guess it's up there. I thought it was down here. So what we end up doing is, you know, we make them read when they come in to make sure they do something. And it sucks that so many kids view reading as a punishment. Because I firmly believe if you don't like reading, you know, the joke is you haven't found a good book. And that's what I tell the kids. Because there are a couple kids that come in there and they love reading, and they always talk about all the books that they read, you know. You'll have 10-year-olds that go, I've been reading this series and it's really good. You know, there'll be a lot of them still like Harry Potter. Harry Potter's still really relevant, which is great. Some other ones have like some, I think some kid likes Percy Jackson. He was talking about that, you know, and I know they made a couple movies or whatever, and I never watched them, but, you know, it's nice that the kids come in there and they really enjoy them. I still have Spike Breaker on, right? Yeah, okay. This is the other time when Spike Breaker's really good. Basically, there's only 3 times in the game where you really need this thing. And one is here because the castle's inverted, and even then you don't really need it. And then the other is going to be when you go back to that spike room with the bat form. You don't need it anymore because you can just walk through the fucking thing. I don't want these. And then the other is that that one hallway in the cathedral or whatever that has all the spikerinos. Is our walk armor stronger? It might be at this point. Yeah, walk armor's a lot stronger. Okay, so we'll use this. That's what I was trying to say though, is the walk armor's not amazing when you first get it, but by the inverted castle, these guys used to be bosses, right? You see that? Now they're just little losers. That holy water really did the job. I know I didn't say anything about it, but that guy fucking got destroyed. Look at that. Oh, that's so good! Because they don't go into their hit stun animation. Oh my gosh. That's so good. I remember this being difficult. Maybe not. I guess it was the normal one that was difficult to get through. Just walk. Walk your wolf ass through there. This all works? Did I... Okay, this is our boss. Let's get a big boy weapon, just in case. Right? I know the mummy's okay. Right, see the holy water doing work here? Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if the mummy has a second form or not, I can't remember. Is that all you got for me? You look like you got whooped. Holy water actually OP. Yep. Glad treasure? Yeah. That's 3, right? This is probably Constitution? Yeah. Then one's luck. And then I forget what the other is. I think you get like Ring of Vlad or something, or do I already have that one? I already have that one, okay. I forget. Alright, let's go back to our... I don't know, this sword's boring. You know, the DPS is really good per swing. But I've been liking that we're using some of the other weapons that, you know, do funny stuff. Like, the Moonrod is just, you know, it's kind of broken, but then the Heaven Sword was really fun. So I might go back to the Heaven Sword. I was really enjoying it. Why did I lose Bat Form? You usually don't lose forms when you transition through doorways like that. That was interesting. So that's all there is here. Yeah, the only bosses that are going to be really challenging for the rest of the game are going to be Dracula and... I forget what this dude's name is, but there's this guy in the... Was it the Catacombs? Which, instead of being at the very bottom of the map, it's going to be at the very top. There's this guy in there who's really fucking hard. I thought he was a little bit... I thought Dracula was harder, and then I learned how to fight Dracula, and I stopped sucking. Then the... No, Dracula's still harder. Because Dracula can juggle you and some other shit. Oh shit, I fucked up. I guess we have to just let him get his crows ready. His crow bros. See, I would make the pun where I combine it, you know, where I'd say bros, but spell it like crows, but you can't hear me pronounce that, right? So we can't make that joke. Sometimes jokes work much better when you can write them out. Just saying. I really want to play Elder Scrolls Legends too. That's a game I've been missing. So that game was really fun. And the reason it sucks too, because Hearthstone's been having problems, dude. Like back when, what is it? When Whispers came out, everyone's like, "Oh, Yogg's just gonna be this really funny joke, haha card that, you know, you just troll people with. You make a big spell deck, and then, you know, half the time Yogg kills you because Yogg will do like 3 sprints or something and make you draw the rest of your deck, burn your cards, and then die in fatigue." And then it turns out that Yogg actually isn't garbage. Like, it's so dumb because I stopped watching Hearthstone for about a month, maybe 2 months. I don't even play it anymore, honestly. Ooh, is this Alucard's actual armor? Yes. I don't think this is... like, it's good now. Right? But I think the walk armor is going to be better, but I always liked using this. So we'll use this for a little bit. We're not really hurting for defenses. But maybe a little later we'll put the walk armor back on. Yeah, with Hearthstone they, what is it? You know, it goes from Yogg being this huge joke card, I start watching again 6 weeks later, whatever, and Yogg's like this big meta fucking card that all these players run in their decks, and they're in tournament games and stuff, and it's like, it symbolizes everything that's wrong with the game. This fucking stupid ass RNG card. It's supposed to be a fun joke card, because Yogg Saron, I should say, if you want the full name, from World of Warcraft and all that, as a card, it's, you know, it's 10 mana, it's really expensive, it's a 7/5, so stats are shit, and Yogg, when you cast him, Yogg's effect is he will cast one spell, one random spell, on a random target, a random applicable target, for every spell you cast that game. So, you know, a lot of decks have a decent amount of spells, right? So that was actually wrong. I shouldn't have, you gotta kill the bottoms first, because then you just do that. You know what? Fuck these guys. I don't think these guys give us a lot of XP, right? Was it? We're at 502. I'm gonna kill both. Yeah, they only give us like 12. Fuck these. You, Cthulhu. That's not you, Cthulhu. I think they mixed the names up. Because the other squid head dude's Maleki or whatever. So I think that was, or Malachi or something. So I think that guy was supposed to be Cthulhu. Yeah. But, you know, then Yogg, like most decks, have, I don't know, just a good amount of spells, you know, maybe 10 to 15, depending on the class. And so, when you play Yogg near the end of the game, you get about 6 to 15 random casts, depending on what's happening, right? And it's really stupid. I think I missed a secret in here. Or is it further away? Nope, it's right there. Okay. I knew it was around here. That's really good for, so Heart Refresh just does basically what you think it does, where it refills your heart gauge. That's how I beat Dracula the first time. I just went in there with the cross and the cross power-up ring, and then I just spammed 3 crosses, Heart Refresh, another 3 crosses, and I think that killed him. Might have took a couple more cross hits, but, you know, if you want to cheese him out, that's the easiest way. But yeah, the fact that Yogg is a fucking competitive card it's dumb. It's actually stupid. There's no reason a card like that should be meta viable, best in the game, like, you know, something that every class runs. It's upsetting. right? You know, Hearthstone has its own problems, and part of the reason I like Elder Scrolls Legends is because, and you can never do this in Hearthstone, but classes that heal can heal over 30 HP. There's no armor mechanic, so every class can out-heal the maximum life total, which is 30. Like, you start at 30 HP in the game. And so you can heal up over that. Some people, I've played games where I played against people that get up to like 50 HP and shit. It kind of sucks to, I don't say it sucks to fight against, because, you know, just that's the way things should be. But, you know, it's interesting, to say the least. We're just gonna fly past this shit. That's kind of the point we're at. Because these don't give a lot of XP, I think, and they're just not fun to fight. It's just a long hallway. Where the hell am I going? I guess this is fine. I thought there was something. Okay, I guess not. Okay. Yeah, it's been more interesting playing Elder Scrolls Legends right now. But you can never do that in Hearthstone, where you have a... where you have a... I probably shouldn't be hitting these, because those things are really obnoxious to play around. But you can never do that in Hearthstone because of hero powers. Hero powers are actually... shit. The reason you can't do a lot of things in Hearthstone that you can in other games, because hero powers are just kind of stupid. I don't want to say that they're imbalanced or whatever, but they're hard to balance around is what I'm trying to say. So it's like, you're not... It's easier to get away with holes in your deck building, because I've never been able to kill one of those fucking things, I think. But it's easier to get away with holes in your deck building because you always have a hero power to fucking spam. When you have if you have 2 mana floating. I think this is Medusa? Yeah. Just use the holy water. I didn't hear what you said. I actually feel kind of bad. I should probably go back to using the moon rod. You know, something that's a little... Avoid curse. Oh, that's right. So +1 to all stats. Avoid curse. That's pretty nice. Making our... We're power creeping on our curse potions. Part of the reason I like... What is it? I like Elder Scrolls Legends also, just... I think the cards are a little more fun. Minions are... It's more about minion trading. And there's not as many ways to catch up on the board. Like, you don't get Flame Strike, or you don't get Equality Pyro, and stuff like that if you fall behind. No, you usually have to trade your minions in, or you get the shit beat out of you. But then also there was a... What was another one? I don't remember Magic Missile being any good. Especially all these like throwing weapons or whatever. Yeah. Anyway. Some of the cards are pretty interesting. Interesting strategies. You can get away, like, Magma Rager is complete garbage, and it will never be played, because it has 1 HP. 5 attack, 1 HP is just not good. Right? But you can get away with that in Elder Scrolls Legends because you have the Shadow Lane, where the creatures you put in there have stealth for a turn. So you can put shit in there, and they can't get picked off by other creatures. You can't have shit traded into them. Plus, there are no hero powers. You know, you don't put that thing down, and it dies for free to half the classes in the game because they have 1 damage hero powers. Well, I shouldn't say half the classes, but... I mean, 4? Right? I think it's 4 out of 9. No, 5 out... Really? Okay, let's see. Because I'm counting the token generators. So, if Shaman rolls a totem, you got that. And then Rogue Mage, Druid, Paladin. Yeah. Like, 5 classes can do 1 damage in some way. It's really dumb. I don't know why I'm here. Like, I'm just exploring shit that I should be going to the right. I fucked up. You know, we might teleport. Okay, I see what we'll do. We'll teleport back down to, Olrox's place and then go through there, I guess. Ooh. We should have came in here before. Not that we really need this, because we have the Alucard mail. So instead of having resistance to lightning, we have resistance to all the elements. Okay. I think this is a... Yep. Nice. Whew. Okay. Yeah, we'll go this way. Because we'll go to the right, we'll be able to make our way back to the cathedral at some point, so... Not missing anything there. Plus we got the thing we wanted, we killed a boss in there. We've done 2 bosses this video, I think, yeah. Yeah, we've done 2. We did the Mummy and Medusa. Oh, I think you have to... I bet you have to have all 5 treasures of Vlad. I bet you that's what opens the... This guy was supposed to be Cthulhu. I bet you. Like, I would bet cash money. I bet you the way into Dracula's thing is to have all the treasures of Dracula, though, because Vlad Tepes was considered or called Dracula, or I guess that's where the legend was born. So there you go. That's probably what you need to open the door. We have to pre-order Destiny at some point. Because I finally installed it again. That took... game's like a 50 gig install on my console. So that took a good hour or something like that. 2 hours. Because you have to install it off the disc and then it has to patch and whatever, so it took a little bit. These guys... I remember these guys hitting kind of hard. That guy juked my shit, right? Whoa! Oh wait, these don't hit that hard. Maybe it's where they come through here at a different time. Well, these used to be bosses, that's right. Now they're just chumps. What's up, bro? Alright, so let's go down. I don't think there's a boss in here anymore. I'm definitely not fighting you. I just don't want to. I'm sorry, I have the option to just do this. Not fight your dumbass that has like 800 HP. It takes me fucking 60 seconds to actually kill you for no XP, you know? I'm just gonna do that. It's kind of about picking and choosing where you want to do stuff in the Inverted Castle. Minotaur! Now that I'm not weak as shit. I'm not getting comboed by your fucking... your axe. Damn, that's still... fuck! Still does hella damage. The hard part about him is, yeah... the axe does damage even if you just, like, touch it, so it's really hard to get into range. We have a save point coming up? I don't think a save point's here. They usually don't put save points behind doors. Like that. Cathedral. So you know there's a save point close. I know there are 2 in the Coliseum or whatever. You know what? Fuck you. But you can tell because when you go a long time without a save point, you're just kind of like in between them. You know, you feel that there's someone, or there's one somewhere. And that's just funny that that's a fucking cow skull. Alright, we're gonna save here. What time is it? Oh, it's only 9. Shit. Alright, maybe we'll do one more. Because we're on this nice groove right now. And we're doing pretty good. Just, it's a little harder getting through the Inverted Castle just because the platforming is a little bit more of a challenge. Alright, so next time, more Inverted Castle, probably Coliseum, probably the Cathedral, and then probably the Alchemy Lab. Probably gonna do those 3. Then whatever else. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.